Ghana I am about to. You say I am about crowd to. It is a castle, Nassau Comedy. It is a castle, Nassau Comedy. So two fine young from one of Mamma Quana me bar. Epanaya Baba send me na. I'm a Obia.
I cannot crash Ghana for. I can say it emphatically. Say John Dramani Mahama never sold the port of Tema, but rather ye can ya oton yempua and kekufo. And I'm here to explain. Me say John Dramani Mahama never sold Tema Port nempo. Say ye can ni panka waton Tema Port and kekufo and Mahama. Mamenka bibi nchiremu. Look at this. Mausa company we your friend no Bolo Logistics a French company. Ni owner no onye ni din Vincent Ballo. Onye this is Vincent Ballo. Now Sir Vincent Ballo we is the owner of Ballo Logistics. This man here, who some people are claiming say Mahama down for pa no we na omoka say Mahama aton Tema Port no ama na down for. Onye Vincent Ballo no. This is the man they are talking about. Ni din Vincent Ballo. Now he is the owner of Ballo Logistics, a French company. Now sa company we almost any sa company we are partner this Danish company called Maersk. Sa company we almost Vincent Ballo. Vincent Ballo company no almost are coming together to form another company. Ballo Logistics any sa Maersk company we no a Danish company. And a Ballo the French company. These two people, no, they've come together to form this company called Meridian Port Services. This is Meridian Port Services. What do you say? Me say, Vincent Ballo of Ballo Logistics, any Maersk cargo company, no, and as a port company, no, Omona are coming together are forming Meridian Port Services. Your friend MPS Tema. Na sa MPS we no enye John Dramani Mahama emreso na eba Ghana. They came to Ghana somewhere in 2002. John co form reso. And na omo form me, the two came together to form the Meridian Port Services Company. Now their main duty was to see to the movement of these containers. Your friend of Maersk, you know. Meridian Port Services, no, their main duty was to see to the shipment, the movement of these branded containers. Now, under conform reason, for a very long time, they were operating as a private entity inside of a government-established entity. Until they were, they were operating within Tema Port. Where is it? Okay, yes. Let us read this one. Or say, Meridian Port Services Limited, MPS Tema. Meridian Port Services Limited was incorporated under the laws of the Republic of Ghana in December 2002. Conform Resu. December 2002, na Sabi John Dramani Mahama MI. This was under J.A. Kufuor. Or say, Meridian Port Services, friends say, Vincent Ballo, ne company, no, any Maersk company, no, they came together to form this company called Meridian Port Services. Now, that company, we know, they were incorporated under the laws of the Republic of Ghana in December 2002, with the commencement of operations in April 2007, still under Kufuor. Now, MPS is a joint venture between Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority and Meridian Port Holdings Limited, which is in turn a joint venture with Ballo Transport and Logistics and APM Terminals as the two main shareholders. The company engages mainly in container terminal operations, including container stevedoring, shore handling. This is what they do. It is our companies, and are about together to form Meridian Port Services. JH ko form resuna eba. It is our man way Kufuor and Edeni ba Ghana. Saman way almost say. John Dramani Mahama adamfo no Kufuor na man we ba Ghana. John Dramani Mahama. Because before John Dramani Mahama became the president, this man was already operating in Ghana. Muntie. Me say before John Dramani Mahama became the president, this man was already operating in Ghana. Intino, and Mahama and Eddie way by you, because they came here in 2002, began operations in 2007. They say their main duty was to see to the transport of these vessels or these containers. The Maersk, a Danish company, and the man is from France. What you say, pa? Now, some Meridian Port Services now almost for me, you know, and no can be na a mar congestion about Tema Port because they were operating within the Ghana government provided terminals. Now, I mean, Kai will say, Oko Tema Port, they also have terminals. Sanya Oko Kotoka International Airport, you were Terminal 1, Terminal 2, and Mahama added Terminal 3. It's the same thing. If you go to the Tema Port, there are terminals, Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3, Terminal 4, Terminal 5, and as many as they have. They also have terminals. What you say, pa? It's a miracle for granted some man with licenses say, among forming Meridian Port Services, NC to the transport of Maersk container. We did the Tema Port, you know, almost see any new terminal be for them. They were operating within the Ghana government provided terminals. And no can be na ema congestion eba Tema Port no. And no can be na ema abroche for Samokra cars eba Ghana and sana unsabe canoa bread because there is too much congestion at the Tema Port. Why I say pa? They began their operation in 2007. It is John Dramani Mahama before now obey Ghana man penino or she Ghana for you now but say Obano or be concentrating on infrastructural development.
Maybe your man penny may say but tired damning and they say I want to improve the infrastructure of this country because infrastructure no never ma economy ni and me say me man for lights me tunsio me ma nsio me man for in superano me see school adan me see ayarsabia me ye akwan ampanso me benya akwanya me yesan no mani na
tio eti John Dramani Mahama eba yen eno and na otan se hu this no e die penti na so much congestion about Tema Port sa e die penti na Tema Port so much congestion o kraka e fra brochira ansa na won sabe kana brawa bre e die ntia John Dramani Mahama e hu ni say Sa company we know they have been operating in Ghana for a long time without building a single terminal to support Tema Port. It is John Dramani Mahama Monshadie. Now read this article, maybe. Let's see. All right. It is John Dramani Mahama Eba. This agreement was reached. Almost say in Ghana, Bolo agreement with the government to build and manage a new container port in Tema. Violated. Okay, this is not what I want for now. I'll come back to this later on. Let me read this one. Okay. All right. Let me give you a small profile of the owner of the Ballot Logistics. I'll say French billionaire Vincent Ballot has been accused of shady deals and underhand dealings in the processes leading to his company control of Ghana's largest port, the Tema Port. In a special report, Pan-African publication African Confidential uncovered how Ballot's firm, Ballot Africa Logistics, won the right to build and run a state-of-the-art container terminal at Ghana's Tema Port. The report described the new container port of Tema as a lifeline not only for Ghana, but for landlocked Burkina Faso and Mali, through their 70% owned joint venture with the Ghana government, Meridian Port Services, MPS. The agreement, which was signed under the administration of the then Ghanaian President John Dramani Mahama, became a subject of a ministerial investigation following his defeat in 2016 to President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who secured a second term in December 2020. The ministerial committee report said the French billionaire and his partners persuaded Mahama to award MPS a new container terminal contract in secret in breach of the country's procurement laws. Nia Omochani said, "Ekwanya Mahama efa soa." Okay, mamen can say, "Eti Mahama eba ye no." And Mahama saw the need. They say, "E dienti na congestion about Tema Port sa me say kofo." And this man way back Ghana, and Mahama already, Mama Wankasawati as say, Kofo, ena ede man we ba Ghana enye John Dramani Mahama eti man we ne company eye balofo no omo ne mice ena e form a company a ye friend Meridian Port Services. Now some Meridian Port Services we know they are the ones who are operating these containers a ye friend mice no enie some Meridian for no they are the ones who operate these containers. Now under John Adekunkofuo no they were operating using Ghana's infrastructure at the Tema Port almost see a single terminal. It is John Dramani Mahama Ebai na Mahama Huni said there be a diabetes and coffee. They have been operating in Ghana for a very long time. Tisadia and Sadia. Many enquafu entnasi. Na yan rechi an agreement. Na omunsi another terminal enka home. And no na ema Ghana Tema Port expansion project no ebaso. Montiasio. This is what gave birth to the Ghana Tema Port expansion project. Mahama tiasie say and I say Mahama huni say and yes you know it was say on this company we etnasi. Now I will go into an agreement. It's a musika munsi another terminal enka home. Say the be ya sa congestion na e port ho no and so beba from na say bio Ghana for so e ho aha yen. Eti Mahama government and it's uncle for waiting us no. Omo reach an agreement to say omo use over $1.5 billion at the Tema Port expansion no. Na sa terminal no omo use $1.5 billion omo fancy omo si wia omo run terminal no to say ombeti omo sika ewie omo ti omo sika wia na omo the terminal no ahye Ghana aban sa because asase no eye Ghana aban dia akwese owo asase na so woni sika wodi si dan and a contractor be buy no say no and a sad year. Ma me use was say no fancy dan. Na se me si dan no wi a metna e dan no for bear 10 years e pay me wi a me the e dan na sha say afre the e dan no ya wo de afa. The same thing and a 4 year you with the top ready oil. Now so Mahama de kra but nyansa because Mahama de no it was 70-30%. Ghana buy had 30%. And Ankofa no so nya 70%. Now so Kofo de no de it was 10%. 90% to them. Tulo oil. Takrade, Kofo de no ye no. Na Ghana buying only 10%. Now so Mahama de ya oye ye na Ghana buying 30 good percent. It is Mahama ye na dwen say enkofo no omo see a new terminal. What you say pa? So if you go to the portal, they don't control every terminal at the port. They don't control the entire port. They control only a single terminal. Tie. Because they are the ones who use their money, $1.5 billion, to build a new terminal. And you're Ghana buying Sika. Because these guys know they were already operating in Ghana for a very long time. Mahama by no who said there be. Because already know they were operating within the government infrastructure. It is a private entity operating within government infrastructure. And on a nam swa e ma congestion about port one Mahama and na oyusu ni nyansa ni nimdie and nkofu itina say mu osika why don't you build a new terminal and operate that terminal se mu build wie na se mu operate na se mu ti mu sika wie a na afi na bo de sa terminal no ahye Ghana aban sa tie ni ye pa o enti no so obi atra social media e kire wo say Mahama aton Tema Port or that because this company no they don't even control the entire port. They control only a single terminal. For example, Sanka Kotoka Airport ebia make they control only terminal 3. They don't control terminal 1, they don't control terminal 2, they control only terminal 3. So if somebody controls only one terminal, how can you say Ghana buying out on the whole airport at Yamasani Pano? Tro. T. Oh, Apple. Oh, Asase. Would this sika would you see a new terminal? And I want to make sense say, okay, me na biwo sika. And yes, dear, my main family sika NC new terminal and mau wow. Because your government, you are committed to improving on the infrastructure of this nation. It me no trust say and yes, dear, me use me sika $1.5 billion and yes, see a new terminal amount. Na se mi si wia me run terminal na to se meti mi sika e business meti mi sika wia me de terminal no ahye won sa And you see, Mahama Anton yo, tie, mu asabi monti asiye no. Mahama Anton. Eti mu amonam social media say Mahama eno de man no ba ye ena Mahama no ton terminal 3 Tema Port ena Mahama na danfo pa ne sa man no ene no munti ase say the man was already operating in Ghana during Kofo's time enye Mahama ena ede no ba Ghana Kofo. But Kofo never saw the need to say. Only Omo Trans said they should expand the Tema Port. Kofo never saw the need because they were operating within government provided infrastructure. Eti Mahama Eba na Mahama Huni said there be a Jimmy and Kofi Wasika. So why are they causing congestion at the port? In the Sadia, mun use musika and fancy. Mun ria mon control, mun timu kawia. Tamina no ababasha Ghana bainsa. Do you understand? So there are some people like Mamika Wenshaw. You see, the problem I want to say, these are the information I am center on to, try to discredit John Dramani Mahama. And I read almost say, in Ghana, Bolo agreement with the government to build and manage a new container port in Tema violated procurement laws, transparency standards, and opaquely cut Ghana's equity in the venture. The agreement reflects the vulnerability and loss of sovereignty posed by having one company control crucial 15 ports in the region as well. Now, Kai will say, "Sa company no, and that Ghana port on quite a control." Sa company no, this man, sa man we the company, your friend of Bolo. Omoni sa Danish company na your friend of Maiski no, sa company we, and that Ghana on port on na omo control. Ugo Togo, Nigeria, omo ho na even abrochire put they control. Abrochire put they control. Abrochire krambo they control. Etino, omo diane say they are into transport, sea transport. Let me continue. I say 15 ports in the region as well as the importance of transparency and accountability in contracting, particularly for critical infrastructure. Politicians have traded foreign support for their political campaigns at the expense of their country's development. The capacity of legislatures and civil society to hold leaders to account must be increased. Now, Mountias say, Nia Mahama no. Mahama offer a kwan paso. And a man called Fono or Ninko Fontrans say, a DNT da muwo sika. Now, some operations are more operating. You are using government infrastructure. Sabinyan Sabienim. Moka hubi na ama congestion about Tema Port and Untian Yasadia Yantinasi. Yan go into an agreement. Mun use musika $1.5 billion and fancy a new terminal at the port. Na se musi ria mun use mun control motemo career now for na Ghana buying are taking over empo amre crampo or air control no Ghana buying has 30% in the shares tie sa terminal na omodi omusika 1.5 billion SC no omun contract to time wa ombete sa aka na wie na mpo crampo no samre impo a omo control no Ghana buy a 30% in stake as shareholder e was a terminal num and the whole port one single terminal one single terminal. Now nientia ekufado buy ya ontime kan ho asem no is because say ade no sa program no e shasia John Kofo mreso because our man we me say e yakofo na ede man we ba Ghana enya Mahama nientia ekufado buy ya sa agreement no ontime kan ho asem is it's just because say Mahama followed the due diligence, Mahama followed the due protocol, and again no sanko for we no enye NDC for na ede wo mo ba yo NPP. Nempo Mahama is the one who came to make a good use of them. Oh ti asiepa sanko for we sa meridian for me say enye Mahama na ede wo mo ba yo ekofo under your government NPP. But they couldn't even make a good use of them. Aya Mahama who came to make a good use of them. Or you should not say any sadia. as long as you operate in Ghana, build us a new terminal to ease the congestion at the Tema Port. As agreement between the government and Meridian Port Services for the I won't here. Tie. What you say pa? Enti senka Mahama of akwati kwan bi so and this uncle for ba here me say anka ya no ba ye they would have disgraced Mahama. Now so they know very well say enutina Akufo-Addo can never talk about it because Akufo-Addo na ni mu say Mahama mpo he was the one who made good use of these people. Because for a very long time they were operating within government provided infrastructure without building Ghana even a single terminal. Mahama and I didn't trying to say Nyansa bia ni mu say you have been operating in Ghana, you have not been able to add to the infrastructure base of this country. Why? Because you are taking our money, you are doing your things in Ghana and you have the money. Why don't you build us a new port? Why don't you build us a new terminal at the port? It's John Dramani Mahama. And I know what to say. We use 1.5 billion FNC a new port. Mon rane mutemoka via sa port no abe Ghana abandia. It's between Kofuo. Omo akonya ni say. Omunye juma at the port using government infrastructure. Omo empo a single terminal bi anka ho between Kofuo and Mahama or forcing Omo to build you Ghanaians a new terminal. Why na enim nyansa?
What is the one thing adia bako ben pa na ope ewo ex-president John Mahama ehu?
The new terminal, the airport.
Terminal 3.
And Rage Hospital. When I was pregnant, I went there. I was so impressed. Really impressed.
Ridge Hospital.
Yes.
And at Terminal 3. Yeah. Ex-President Mahama. And that's the young man, some man, and